Okay, today we're going to talk about the letter I. So we have the uppercase I. When we have the uppercase I, we make a line down, we go back up to the top, make a cross, and then go back down. So when I make my I can also make a line, then go down, it looks like a T, and I just add the other line on the bottom. Okay, it says color the I red, so I've already colored it red. Then we have an igloo. An igloo is a house made out of snow and ice. And what they do is they cut chunks of ice out or really compacted snow, and they make bricks. Almost like we have dirt bricks, they have ice bricks. And then they stack them. And notice how the lines don't line up. That's so that they don't separate. They hold them together just like we do with the bricks for a brick house. And then they pack snow and some water so that it kind of melts and holds in. And people actually live in igloos. Then we have our eyes. Circle the eyes. So we're going to go through and we're going to circle the capital I's. So the first one is an I, so I circled it. Then we have S, A, there's another I. I want you to do the bottom row on your own. Okay, does yours look like mine? There's 3 I's. This one's an L. Okay, then we're going to go down here and we're going to trace some I's. So we're going to go straight down, then across, and across. Straight down. So I go straight down. I'm going to give it a top one. It looks like a T. Then we're going to give it a bottom. Go down, straight across, and across. There's my capital I's. And then I'm going to connect the lines, doing the wavy lines, staying on the line. If you go too fast, it gets a little hard and you go off the line, so you got to be very careful. Then we have the zigzag. This is called a zigzag line. A zigzag has a point. Okay, and then on the bottom you can use your dotters or you can color them in. You're going to color in all of the I's. First one is an I. Okay, go through each one and color in the I's. Okay, does yours look like mine? We have an I, then we have an M, and an S, I, F, R, I, I. On the back of this sheet, we have the lowercase I. The lowercase I. With the lowercase I, we make a line and we give it a dot. So if the dotted line, if we had our lines, the lowercase I would go from dotted line to solid bottom line, and then right in the middle, between the dotted line and the solid line on top, you would put the dot. It says color yellow, so I did. This is an iron. An iron is something that gets the wrinkles out of clothes. It becomes really hot on the surface, and then you just lay it on your clothes and the wrinkles come out. I made mine blue because my iron at home is blue. Then we're going to circle all of the lowercase i's. Please do that now. Okay, when you're ready, if you're not ready, please pause. Here are the letter I's. We have lowercase I, an A, an R, an E, an I, an F, and an I. Okay, down here we're going to trace those I's. Dotted line to solid line, then a dot. Dotted line to solid line, and a dot. I. Then we're going to connect that lowercase I to the other lowercase I, following those wavy lines. Wavy lines have curves. Then we have the zigzags. Zigzags have points. Okay, and then the bottom, you're going to color in or dot the I's. You can do that now. Okay, does yours look like mine? We have an M, we have an S, so nothing's colored, and then we have I, so they're colored. A, I, A, I. The next page is our I book. So you're going to pull the pieces apart. Now I've already colored mine, and I made sure that whatever color I colored the first one, they all look the same. So I just did green because most iguanas are green or brown. Some have a little bit of yellow in them, so I did green. So in every single one of my pictures, he is green. Remember, this is the story about this iguana, so every page he needs to look the same. So if you did him rainbow, you need to do him rainbow for every page. When you're done coloring, you're going to fold on the solid line, and then again on this solid line to make your booklet. It says the iguana. Here's the iguana. I see the iguana in the grass. So I also did the grass so you could see that it was grass. I see the iguana on the rock. Make sure when you read that you're pointing to each word so that your brain and your mouth are together. I see the iguana on the rock. And then there's my rock. I see the iguana in a tree. Here he is in a tree. The next I page that we have is the word I. So it says, I love you. And what you're going to do is you are going to trace that sentence. So, I L O V E U Y O U U. Then we need to decide what kind of end mark we want. Is it a question? I love you? Or is it a statement? I love you? Or is it an exclamation? I love you! I like it being an exclamation mark. So I'm going to go from the top line to almost the bottom line, and then I'm going to give it a dot. Here's my exclamation mark. Then we're going to trace it again. I love L O V E U Y O U. I love you. Then we're going to trace it again. I love you. Oop, I forgot my exclamation mark, so I need to end that. Otherwise, my sentence doesn't end. So I love you, exclamation mark. I love you, exclamation mark. I love you, exclamation mark. And we're going to do it again. I, space in between the two words, L O V E, love, I love you. Y O U. Then an exclamation mark. The very bottom line, you're going to do it all by yourself. I, then a space, love, L O V E, so I love you. Y O U, and then an exclamation mark. You can color the hearts if you would like. So yesterday we talked about I, so that's just a review. The other page that we have for I this week is this page right here, and it has the ending in. So we have the word in, I-N, in. Like I went in the store, in. The markers are in the box. They're right here. In is I-N. And what you're going to do is just like this picture shows you down here. You're going to cut out or have a grown-up cut out the box that says in. And in is a word, but it is also an ending. So in is a word, but it's also an ending. And that means that we can make other words out of it. So then I'm going to cut it in the dotted line. So I have this spot right here. And then we have D, F, P, and T. Oh, sorry, B, F, P, T. I read it backwards while reading it backwards. So you don't have to cut out all the little doohickeys. You can just cut it in a straight line. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it through. The top goes through here, and it goes through again. So then, if I put a T and in, t, in, t, in, we get tin. If I put a P, in, pin. If I put an F, I get in, fin. If I put a B, I put in, bin. So we have bin, fin, pin, and tin. These are all rhyming words. They end with the in ending. Tin, pin, fin, bin. So what you're going to do after you've cut it out and put it together, you're going to go read those words to someone in your family. And also let them know that they're rhyming words. Read each of the words, and if they ask you what's a rhyming word, you're going to know. It's when they have the same ending. They are also a word family when they have the same ending. Great job. Kiss your brain.